Super draw into Wafcon 2024 semifinals with 5-0 demolition of Zambia. The Super Falcons of Nigeria delivered a resounding performance in the quarterfinals of the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations (Wafcon), crushing Zambia 5-0 to become the first team to book a spot in the semifinals. What was taunted as a tough contest turned into a statement of intent by Africa's queen of football as they outclassed the Copper Queens in every department on the pitch. Pre-match build-up, pressure, doubts and determination. Coming into the highly anticipated clash, both Nigeria and Zambia were unbeaten, having each gathered 7 points in the group stage. However, the road to the quarterfinals couldn't have been more contrasting. Zambia finished second in Group A, only behind host Morocco due to inferior goal difference. Nigeria, on the other hand, topped Group B, but not without turbulence. The Super Falcons impressed early with a 3-0 win over Tunisia, but were visibly sluggish in their next two matches. Scrapping a narrow 1-0 win over Botswana and being held to a frustrating goalless draw by Algeria. The underwhelming group stage performance saw a storm of criticism hit head coach Justin Madugu. Fans and pundits were quick to express their dissatisfaction, questioning his tactics, team selections, and substitutions. Accusations range from playing key players out of position, such as Tony Payne and Rasheedat Ajibade, to the utilization of critical midfielders, Mesru, Jennifer Echijini, who had mostly featured in the dying minutes of the games. Yet, amidst the criticism, one key positive emerged. Nigeria had not conceded a single goal in 3 matches. In contrast, Zambia had scored 6 goals, but had also conceded 4. Still, many believe Nigeria hadn't faced a real test yet until now. Confident words before kickoff. Coach Justin Madugu, unwaveringly in his belief, stated before the match that Zambia's open style of play would suit Nigeria perfectly. Unlike the previous opponents who packed the bus, he boldly promised a win. Star striker Asisat Oshoala, speaking with Channel's TV correspondent Blessing, echoed the coach's confidence, stating that the team was prepared and respected Zambia, but were not afraid. Meanwhile, Zambia's top star Barbara Banda and Rachel Kundanaji, who had scored all the Zambian 6 goals in the group stage, 3 apiece, were equally unbeaten, saying they were ready for the challenge. Lineup and tactical shifts. Madugu struck with the 4-3-3 formation, but made notable changes from the team that faced Algeria. Chiamaka Nnadozie retained the place in goal, continuing her stellar tournament. Michelle Alonze slotted in at right back, Ashley Plumtree at left back, and the centre-back pairing of Osinachi Ohale and Oluwatosin Demi completed the backline. In midfield, Halimatu Ayinde anchored the defensive role, flanked by Ajibade and starting Jennifer Echijini. The front three featured Esther Okoronkwo as the central forward, with Folashade Ijamilusi and Chinwendu Ihezuo on the wings. Zambia deployed a 4-2-3-1 formation with Barbara Banda leading the line and Kundanaji supporting as an attacking midfielder. Match highlights. Nigeria's 5-star performance. From the blast of the whistle, Nigeria attacked with purpose and ferocity. In the second minute of play, Nigeria scored a goal. Nigeria wasted no time. Veteran defender Osinachi Ohale struck early from an Esther Okoronkwo assist, setting the tone for the match. In the 28th minute, a yellow card was issued to Oluwatosin Demihi, a moment of caution in an otherwise commanding half. Then, in the 31st minute of play, Zambia made an early tactical sub, bringing in Everin Katongo for Irun Lungu. But shortly after the substitution, 2 minutes after the substitution, that is in the 33rd minute, Nigeria scored another goal, making it 2-0. This time, Okoronkwo switched roles, scoring from a well-placed assist by Rasheedat Ajibade. In the 40th minute of gameplay, Zambia Rachel Nachula was booked as frustration began to show. Then, as halftime was about to come to a close in the 45th minute, Nigeria scored the 3rd goal. Clinical striker Chinwendu Ihezuo netted her 3rd on the tournament. Continuing her stellar form, she scored in every game except for the 0-0 draw against Algeria. At halftime, Zambia ranged the changes, subbing in Frida Mukoma, Messi Chipasula, Priska Chilufsa, and Mata Tumbo, but the damage was far from over. 65th minute of gameplay, Sukiratu Issa replaced Chinwendu Ihezuo, who was given a deserved rest. Then in the 68th minute, Nigeria scored the fourth goal. Nigeria's fourth goal came from centre-back Demihi, who finished with confidence from another Esther Okoronkwo's assist, her second assist in the game. In the 69th minute, Zambia responded with one more substitution, Memory Ntala in for Margaret Belemu. Then in the 74th minute, triple substitution was made by coach Justin Madugu of Nigeria, bringing in Asisat Oshoala, Deborah Abiodun, and Christy Uchebe to replace Esther Okoronkwo, Halimatu Ayinde, and Echegini respectively. Then in the 90th minute, Nigeria sealed the victory by scoring the fifth goal. The final nail in Zambia's coffin was hammered in as Ijamilusi scored her first goal of the tournament from Ajibade's second assist of the game, a perfect way to seal a 5-0 victory. What this means for Nigeria: first team to qualify for the Wafcon 2024 semi-final, all three starting forwards scored, that is Ihezuo, Okoronkwo, and Ijamilusi. Another thing was that both central backs, that is Ohale and Demihi, scored, proving the set piece threat. Another thing was that Chiamaka Nnadozie now has 4 consecutive clean sheets in this tournament and is yet to concede. Another takeoff was that more goals, that is about 5 goals, was scored in a single match than in all 3 group games combined together. Then another takeoff is that Justin Madugu silenced his critics, showing tactical versatility and faith in his players. Mission X, Nigeria quest for a record extending 10th Wafcon title is well and truly on course. This dominant win set a clear message across Africa. The Super Falcons are still the queens of the continent. Up next, a potential semi-final clash against arch rival South Africa or Senegal. But regardless of who awaits, Nigeria is flying high with confidence, momentum, and unity. For more exciting content, in-depth analysis, and behind-the-scenes story of the Super Falcons of Nigeria and Wafcon 2024 in Morocco, subscribe to our YouTube channels, Avuncular Production and Avuncular Movie. This is your sport presenter, Achibade David, saying goodbye for now. The Falcons have spoken. African takes notes. On behalf of the management team of Avuncular Services, we want to thank you for taking our time to watch this episode to the very end. We hope to see you in subsequent episodes. It is goodbye from us for now at Avuncular Production and Avuncular Movie. Copyright Avuncular Services.